Hey folks, welcome to the Riffelsee. Riffelsee is part of the second loop in the Pitz Alpine Glacier trail. But the keenest of you might notice that I'm not wearing my number tag anymore, even though I started the race some 6 hours ago, maybe a bit earlier. So that means that I DNF'd. Actually, I didn't make the first cutoff. I missed the cutoff probably by 1 hour, so it wasn't even close. The first loop is only 18 kilometers. So how can one miss cutoff in 18 kilometers? Well, turns out that this race is different. And people told me it's tough. I say, okay, I'm ready to suffer. But it's not just suffering, it's a skill issue here as well, and fitness. So these people racing this race, they are on different level from me. I don't care about winning. My goal was to chase the cutoffs and I missed it. But yeah, it was really striking. The first 18 kilometers, the first loop of this race, was tougher than the full Pitz Ultra Trail this year. I should have known when they said you need helmets. Why would you need a helmet? You have to avoid getting hit with the rock in your head. And the way you get hit rock in the head is somebody's directly above you. And somebody can be directly above you only if the trail goes up directly. And it does. I've never been in places like this. Maybe I was lucky it was dark, because I might have been afraid otherwise. I wonder if it was dangerous or not. They know what they're doing. I stuck with other people, the uphill Glacier, and part of the downhill, but then everybody just disappeared. All of a sudden I realized I'm alone. I wasn't quite the last person because there was a couple of people arriving after me still, but I was, the last 5 maybe. Something about coming down the mountain defeated me. It wasn't a fitness issue, a little bit maybe, but it was definitely a skill issue. The trails, it wasn't trail, it was like a climbing down a mountainside. I don't understand how other people can do it. The cool thing about failing is that now I have identified a weakness. I will have to train for that. For the Pitz, I realized that my descending was weak, my knee started hurting early, but that was a strength issue, and I think I corrected that partially. But this is something different. Like, I don't know how people do this kind of mountaineering. I say mountaineering because this wasn't trail running, this was mountaineering. So, if you want the challenge, come to Austria. I'm a little bit afraid that this race will kind of become my white whale situation. Because I really liked it. A super well organized race, started on time, everybody's friendly, everything was very well communicated, way better than the UTMB. The first loop was mind-blowing. I got to walk across a glacier. It made me emotional. This is an amazing place. I want to complete this race, but it's not going to be this year. It's not going to be next year, but one day I will complete this race. Failure is not an end. Failure is a start of finding what you should train. I now know what I need to do next. But this is the end of my this year's ultra racing. I've done 4 ultras. I completed 3 of them. I simply can't do more. I'm afraid I will get injured. I might do some biking if my knee holds. I might do some swimming if my shoulders hold. My swimming is very weak. I need to learn to do better. But stick with the channel. I will do trail running for sure, but I'm not going to be doing an ultra this year. I will start figuring out my next year's race calendar. I don't want to do big races, although this is a big race. So this might become the exception. But I don't think I'm going to do shoot. I don't think I'm going to do anything of those big ones. So my plan is to find community fun events to do. I still have 1 year to complete my 100k before I turn 50. Let's see how it goes. I leave you with some race footage. The Golden Trail World Series is gonna start at 11. It's now something like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock here. I will be filming that. Thank you for being part of the Project 100 twice. We turned out to be not at all. But, you know, if you don't try, you won't find what you should be training next. Now, I wonder if I'm going to be attacked soon. This is absolutely amazing here. It's full moon. I can see the glacier lit up by the full moon. You can hear the river. Amazingly beautiful place. Welcome to the glacier. This is amazing. First time in my life I ever been in a glacier. There's a full moon behind me. It's just showing the lighting chest of the glacier nicely. This is absolutely magical. I mean, Vecta already completely smashed. I still have 100 kilometers left. But this was worth the climb. Experiencing this glacier cruise. Damn it, this is awesome. I'm just approaching the end of the first loop. This was really fucking tough. This first loop was as tough as the whole Zugspitz race. I don't know how people do this. In a kind of dark place, finding excuses to stop. Hoping the cutoff's already all gone.